Well, tonight, MARTA police, they are searching for a suspect who they say shot two people Sunday afternoon during an attempted armed robbery.
This was so scary for people on board this train. It happened around 4:30 on a train headed to MARTA's East Point station. 11 Alive's Grace King is joining us live tonight from MARTA headquarters. So, Grace, you spent today going through some of their safety data and also talking to riders. What are you hearing and what are you finding?
Well, Jonathan, they say they're a bit spooked by Sunday's shooting because it was in broad daylight on board a train. But the data we have from MARTA shows that it's a relatively rare occurrence, especially given its ridership. Keith Crum doesn't think twice before hopping on a MARTA train.
Every other day.
He says he feels just as safe here as he does anywhere else.
Violence everywhere, it's crime everywhere. Restaurant, Walgreens, Walmart, anywhere.
MARTA's crime statistics back that up. Its police department reported 211 Part 1 offenses last year, with ridership around 65 million. Those include homicide, forcible rape, aggravated assault, robbery, larceny, motor vehicle theft, burglary, and arson. That's well below its target crime rate.
Securities have been beefed up in certain stops and everything, so I feel comfortable on the MARTA.
The data shows MARTA is a lot safer than it used to be. But the agency did just report its first increase in bus and rail crimes in 5 years.
We've seen a lot of characters. It kind of makes it a little scary a little bit.
MARTA says a good chunk of its Part 1 crimes are reported as larcenies or nonviolent thefts.
I mean, you never know about people, what their frame of mind is when you go anywhere, so it's best to be prepared and on guard for these things.
Dory Cates and Rosa Jones say they'd like to see more security on board the MARTA trains they rely on. In the meantime, they're implementing the buddy system just in case.
Maybe they should have more guards on the train sometimes, Kind of like when you fly, you have a marshal on board.
Now at this point, MARTA police have not yet identified a suspect in Sunday's shooting, but we're continuing to ask questions about their investigation. Live at Lindbergh, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
All right, Grace, thanks so much. Hopefully we will get some of those answers because we are expecting to hear from MARTA's chief of police about this shooting coming up at 5:30 tonight.